Arsenal fans won't like to hear this news, but this channel is really diverse. We do Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and other teams apart from Manchester United. But today, Mykhailo Mudryk has taken part into his first Chelsea training session, and obviously the footage has been re-released. And here onto the Rokani Media Football, we have some of that from Cobham, where everything of Chelsea training really takes place. Then we are going to let you know the amount of money that Modric is going to be given, and comparing it to that of Arsenal that they're planning to give him. So it shows you how much Chelsea put in to convince this player to join their team. Then lastly, we're going to talk about N'Golo Kante returning back to training, and obviously he's really doing great for the club of Chelsea. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Tomorrow there is a very big game, that is Man City versus Tottenham Hotspur, and you're waiting to see how everything is going to go on and really happen. I think I'll throw a little bit of a match preview. I think in the next 3 hours I'll throw in a match preview for that game, and obviously we'll see how Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur are really going to go out and really tussle it out, and give you my permutations as far as that is concerned. But today United is taking on Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you want to get every nitty-gritty about that game of football, United Matters channel is the place to be. And then tomorrow we'll be here talking Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. Now, we've been told by The Athletic about Mykhailo Mudryk, before I take you into the training session, that Modric will be earning around 97,000 a week at Chelsea. Arsenal's contract offer was within £10,000 per week of that. Now, when you look at Chelsea, I don't believe they are doing these things the right way. Though people are coming out and really backing them that they are really doing it in the right way, because they know Modric is going to be there for some years and he won't go in and really call in for more money. However, might you have signed Modric for 7 years? If he happens to get a good 6 months and score in like 15 goals or 10, he might even win the Chelsea Player of the Year award. Trust me, that will call for him to add him more money. That's it, because there is a team outside there. If at all he goes ahead and really performs well, like Madrid or Barcelona, they are mad at signing players. They'll say, we are buying Modric at £150 million and you're giving him £250,000 a week. Obviously Modric will say, I want to go to Barcelona. So this that Chelsea have gone ahead to do doesn't safeguard their wage structure. That's it. Though he's earning less than Hudson-Odoi and the likes of Conor Gallagher, I believe that is a lot of money for this player. Arsenal had given him the best deal of £10,000 per week because they knew his potential. If at all he performed during the next 6 months, that it was going to be played for the remaining season or for the remaining part of the season, and it knocks on the door that he wants more money, they'll say, we're going to give you 50,000. If at all you add him 40 out of the 40 on the 10, that means it's 50,000. Then he can come in and play another season. After that one other season, knocks in the door after performing very well, you add him like 30. He's at 80 or at 100. You get? So out of the 7 years contract you're giving him, that means by the time he reaches his peak at your club, he would be at like £150,000 a week. You understand? But now at Chelsea, at that rate of £97,000 a week, that means when he reaches his peak in 3 years, he'll be at £250,000 a week or £300,000 a week. Trust me, and very many other teams will be looking at him, provided he performs very, very well. So that is something that I wanted to throw in before I really threw into you what happened at Cobham today, as Modric really trained with Graham Potter for the very first time. I really like the tattoo about him that has the name Jesus on him, that only Jesus, and it's only Jesus who does it. You know that very well. So that is Modric in a blue training kit and a green bib. That is it. So that is Modric trying to run at Cobham, then sprinting and skipping the cones. That is Modric for you, with a black gear on his head. Here he was with Kovacic, and I think they are almost coming from the same side of Europe, and I think they speak the same language. But the good thing is that Modric has some bit of good English in his garb. That's it. So that is Modric, her first day at Chelsea. Then he goes in for shooting. You see him very well trying to perfect his shot. That is the man, Modric, that Chelsea snubbed from Arsenal. Then he was really trying to send a signal to who? I don't know. But obviously, Chelsea fans are excited to have him and train with him at Cobham. So Modric is officially a player for a team known as Chelsea. We know that very well, and is going to earn close to £100,000 a week plus bonuses. That is Modric trying to do the ball drills at Cobham, and that is the man going in for a shot. Modric doing it at Cobham today, training with Chelsea for the very first time. But maybe would have trained yesterday, but the footage has come in today, and we welcome Modric at Chelsea and wish him the best of luck, because he made a decision to go to that side and snubbed Arsenal, because Chelsea promised lots of things, by the way. Do you know that Chelsea even promised Shakhtar a friendly match? I think it's going to be held at Stamford Bridge. The entire amount of money that is going to be got or collected from that game is going to be donated to Ukraine. So Chelsea said a lot, and there are very many other things that we have not yet got to know. But Chelsea, to convince Shakhtar and the player to join them, they really did lots of things that are really unbelievable. And you guys, you won't believe what Chelsea did, but they really did loads and lots of things to see to it that they convinced Mykhailo Mudryk to join a side known as Chelsea. Now, there is another huge boost coming in for Chelsea, a man known as N'Golo Kante. This guy has been out for so long, but finally, we've been told by Adam Newson about his return, and he's a chief Chelsea FC correspondent for Football London, telling us that N'Golo Kante has taken his first steps to recovery and is back out on the grass. But there is still a lot of work to be done. Chelsea hope Kante will be back in late Feb or early March. But is it the reason Chelsea are giving for not signing in a central defensive midfielder? Is it? Because you can't rely on an injury-prone player. I doubt whether N'Golo Kante will return and play another full month for Chelsea. I doubt. Because he has not been doing it for the previous 1 or 2 seasons. And if at all Chelsea grab him or grant him a new contract, then they'll be really mad. Kante should be in the evening of his career at Chelsea. Why? He's a very good player, but he's injury prone. He missed out on the World Cup, and obviously you can't trust your season on a player like N'Golo Kante, though teams like Barcelona are eyeing in for him. Arsenal was at one time rumored to be in for him. Something I don't believe is right, because I don't see Arsenal going in with a player at that age of close to 30. Is it at 30 to 33 years of age? Because Arsenal's project will need such players when it's at its completion stage. Right now, the project of Arsenal is at like 60-70%. Now, if it's like 90%, you can go out and really sign in a player of like 30 years, provided he's going to come in and read the needful, like you see what Pep Guardiola was trying to do, to bring in Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of 36 to score him goals at Man City last year. You saw him do that, though United really went ahead and really hijacked the deal for him for Ronaldo to Manchester United, for Ronaldo to Man City. They hijacked it. So you only do that way. But I believe Kante is a good player, but he's unreliable. You cannot rely on N'Golo Kante. You can't. Not even for a month. Not even for a month. That's why if I'm Chelsea, I would go on and really bring in Caicedo, because teams don't have money right now. If I told you wait in the summer, very many teams will be having money to spend. Right now, Chelsea are really spending anyhowly because they have the money with them. They've just been bought. They have £1.5 billion to spend. 400 out of that has been spent, and now they're having close to £1.1 billion to spend. So if I'm Chelsea, I bring in Caicedo at the club right now in January to save my season. That's it. So guys, what are your thoughts about Modric training with Chelsea for the very first time? What do you think about the difference between the salary he was going to be earning at Arsenal, £10,000 per week, and at Chelsea is going to be earning £97,000 a week? What are your thoughts again about N'Golo Kante returning to training, but he's on the grass training alone? Chelsea are expecting him to be back or to be fully back in or at the end of the month of February. So thank you guys for watching in through. I think I'll return here when the game of United is done versus Crystal Palace. The action is going to be taking place and the match day live is starting up in the next 1 hour at the United Matters channel. Catch me there. Sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty protect you throughout the night. Rokani David remains my name. Bye-bye.